In this video, I'm going to talk about how to upload a video that you've created and put it on a playlist on our Beacon Hills Teaching and Learning channel. After we've done that, we'll actually share the playlist on ClassNet, which is the example that I'm giving, but you can do the same thing. A playlist is simply a URL or a web address that's located on our channel on the web, and in this case, particularly Beacon Hills Teaching and Learning channel, and you can paste it into whatever learning management system you have. I guess the first thing you need to be aware of is that when you come to our Beacon Hills channel, you will actually be required to sign in. And I'm signed in. It has a little icon here. It's a shared sign in. In other words, we all share the same account, and it's Beacon Hills Teaching and Learning. So just be aware that once you finish doing what you're doing, please sign out, because other people will also be able to use this, but at the same time, you won't stay signed in with that particular account on Google, and in this case, in YouTube. All right, so the first step is for you to log in. After that, you know you're logged in as an administrator when you have this Customize Channel button right in front of you here. So there it is. So the first step is log in. The second step is to click Customize Channel. Once you do that, you'll be given an opportunity to actually now customize the channel. And for example, in my case, what I want to do is scroll down to a particular section that I want to add a playlist to. And in this case, my section is senior school, not math, sorry, senior school technology and ICT. If I click on that, I am then asked to customize channel again. We have to click that a few times as we go, but then I'm able to come up with the concept of new playlists. So I'm actually in the senior school technology and ICT. And by the way, you can see here, there are a number of playlists with a number of videos in them. So for example, if you look at this ICT database, well, it has 6 videos in it. It's a playlist that exists in the senior school technology and ICT, and it has 6 videos. Here we've got access control lists with 3 videos. So what I want to do now is I want to click Create New Playlist. So the playlist that I'm going to create is one to do with software. We'll call it Software Classes Online. However, I'm going to change that because it already exists. I'm going to do software classes and maybe software classes and design. Okay. So what I'm going to be adding there is a little video about design tools. Sorry, it shouldn't be design tools. Is analysis tools. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little video that I made on analysis tools that students will be using. You click Create. At that point, this is fantastic. At the moment, basically, you can see I'm already in my software classes analysis, and essentially I can do a number of things here. And the first thing is simply to add a video to playlist. So I'm going to click on Add Video to Playlist, and there'll be a little brief pause because I don't want to have you wait for 5 minutes for this video to come up. So you click with Upload Video because it's a video that I've created, and essentially at that point it's a drag and drop situation. So I'm going to go to my Dr. B's videos, and here are the 2 videos that I want to add. Well, the one video that I want to add for now, at least, and it's called Context Diagram, Data Flow Diagram Explained. So at this point, it's a drag and drop situation. So essentially, the video is being uploaded, as you can see from the counter at the bottom. And what you can do is simply add a description. I'm not going to do that for now. I'm just going to pause this video for a moment. All right, so here you can see that I've given a name. The name of the video is actually acquired from the name that I've given to the video before I drag and dropped it. You can certainly change it. And I wrote a little brief description about the content of the video. This is now already uploaded to YouTube, and it's 27-minute video, so rather long, but there you go. And I can choose one of the thumbnails, and the one that I'm going for is the data flow one. The others are text and a few graphics. And finally, what's important now is, because we've created this software classes analysis playlist, we need to select that. And once we've selected software development, as you can see, there are a lot of playlists at Beacon Hills and our channel, and the one we've just created now is this one. I select it. It usually comes up at the top because it's the latest one. Click done, and then the final option here is that I've ticked that the video is made for kids. I'm not putting any age restrictions on it. You can choose that for yourself with more options. So at the moment, what we have is the title of the video, a brief description of it, which is actually important. We've selected the thumbnail that will appear on the playlist. We've selected the playlist where this video will reside. We've decided that it's for kids, and we're done. We click next. The next option, of course, is simply video elements, which I suggest you don't look at for now, and just click next. At that point, you can see our video is ready to be published. And basically, you can save and publish. I've put it as public, and you can put it as unlisted. Public basically means that people who have your playlist will simply be able to view that video. There are no other options there. The final step is to click publish. At that point, what you're presented with is already an opportunity to share your video. You can either copy this particular link, and that link now is live on YouTube, and you can paste the link to that particular video. However, my suggestion to you is not to do that, but is actually to copy a link to the playlist, because remember, I'm going to have more than one video on the topic of analysis. In fact, I've got another video that I need to add after this on the topic of analysis for software. Context diagram, data flow diagram explained is only one of the videos. You can also embed from there, and I would simply close at that point. Now, you can see right away, what's really cool is that the channel videos, the videos that have been created and that are public, we've got an unlisted one here. There are a number of videos that have been created by our staff, and they exist in this particular section. All right, what we're going to do now is, once we've got this video set up and it's existing in a playlist, we're going to go and simply add that playlist to our channel. So what you need to do is view channel on YouTube, click that, and you will come back to where we were from the very start. And again, what you've got to do now is you've got to click Customize Channel. Once you've done that, basically, we need to go down to the section where we want this playlist, which we've now created, which only has one video, by the way. We'll go down. You can see here we have year 7 and 8, middle school, and so on. What I want to scroll down to is senior school, and I want to click on senior school, technology, and ICT. So at this point, to add the playlist to that particular section on our YouTube channel, I need to click the pencil, and it asks me to add a playlist. Now, what we could have done is, once we finished our playlist, we could have simply copied the URL and pasted it here. However, you can also click Find Playlist, and essentially it should come up here. Now, in my case, the software development analysis class, software classes analysis is actually there in the list. There's only one video in it, and I click on that. Okay, so at this point, I'm adding this particular playlist called Software Classes Analysis to this particular section. At that point, you need to click the Add button. Now this takes a few minutes, but essentially what it will do is it will add that to this particular section. Now, there it is, Software Classes Analysis, and there's my data flow diagram. Once I've done that, I have to click Done and Done again. So essentially that was the first step. So we've gone now, we've created our video, we've uploaded it, we've created a playlist, we've uploaded the video to the playlist. The next step now is to share that video on ClassNet, in this case, the example that we're using. All right, so now that we've added the playlist to the Senior School Technology and ICT, we click on that particular section and we click Customize Channel, and our playlist should now appear. Normally it'll come to the bottom because it's the latest one, and there it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, as you can see, there's a lot of playlists. So this particular one we've just created, I'm going to click on it. And this gives me an opportunity at this point to share. I can maybe add a bit of a description of the playlist. So I'll do that. I'll simply add a description of the playlist. All right, so here I've added a description now of the actual playlist. So these are software classes analysis. So this playlist describes how to use analytical tools used in software development. Make sure that you click Save, because you can change a description up here by clicking on the pencil, and you can change the title of the playlist, and here you can change and edit the description. So make sure if you make changes, you always click the Save button. The other two options we have here is pretty cool, and one is that you can share the video. Share the playlist. In this case, I'm going to click Copy because I'm going to create a link to this particular playlist on my ClassNet page. So again, if you want to do that, you click Share. You can also embed it. We'll cover that in another video. So click Copy and then Close. And here as well, just a little bit of a tip, you can also add a video. And a video could be that you can simply add your YouTube videos. And just remember, this is the one I've just put up today. I've put up two actually. And you can do that and add those videos to that playlist. Or you can do it by URL. And what that means is that if, let's say, you find a really good video on a particular topic, and you feel that, yeah, look, this really should be added to this particular playlist, then go ahead and do your searches on YouTube and paste it here. All right, so basically we are done. We have now gone through all the steps, and now our final step is to simply paste the link to that particular playlist on ClassNet. All right, so here I've already gone to my ClassNet page, and I have gone to adding a URL, which is a link on the web. I've given my URL a name, and I've pasted the URL, which is actually, if we remember, we had wanted to copy the link to the playlist. I've pasted it in here. The final step is to make sure that, particularly in ClassNet, you don't want it automatic. You want it to open in a new window. So when students are using ClassNet, they'll click on your playlist and it will open a new window, a new tab, if you like, so that they can still remain within your classroom, so to speak. And then finally save and return to course. So at that point, you basically have, where I added at the bottom is using analytical tools. So my students will be able to click on that and view the playlist. So therefore, when my students click on using analytical tools, you'll see the software page stays there in the tab. A new tab is created, and then the students can click on the video and in that particular playlist and can watch the video. So essentially, that is the end of the journey. We start off with our own videos. We create a playlist. We add videos, our videos to the playlist. And finally, we share that in an LMS. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for listening.